It started with a ringing phone. A woman answered a late-night call, expecting silence or a wrong number. Instead, she heard a familiar voice. It was her brother. The problem was, her brother had died 2 weeks earlier. At first, she assumed it was a prank. But the caller knew things only her brother could have known. Private memories. Childhood moments. Details that were never shared with anyone else. The call ended abruptly. When she tried to call back, the number no longer existed. Then another case surfaced. A man received a voicemail from his wife, reminding him to buy groceries on his way home. Her voice sounded normal. Calm. Loving. She had died in a car accident 3 months earlier. The timestamp showed the message was recorded hours after her death. Authorities suggested technical glitches. Delayed messages. Data errors. But the calls kept coming. Different cities. Different countries. Same pattern. People received phone calls, voicemails, and missed calls from loved ones who were officially deceased. Some calls lasted only seconds. Others continued for minutes. In rare cases, the caller seemed confused, asking where they were, or why no one could see them. Phone companies investigated the numbers. Most were inactive. Some had been disconnected for years. A few were traced to phones that had been buried or destroyed. One case involved a hospital nurse who answered a call during her night shift. The voice on the other end belonged to a patient who had died earlier that evening. The caller whispered a warning. Minutes later, a power failure shut down the entire hospital wing. Another case involved a teenager who received repeated calls from his best friend, who had died by suicide. Each call ended with the same sentence: "I don't think I'm supposed to be here." Law enforcement could not find evidence of fraud. No devices were hacked. No calls were routed through known systems. According to official logs, in several cases, no call ever occurred. Psychologists proposed explanations involving brief hallucinations and stress-induced auditory experiences. But that didn't explain shared calls, cases where multiple people answered the same phone at the same time and heard the same voice. In one incident, a family placed a call on speaker. All 3 members heard their deceased father speak. The recording device captured nothing. The call log remained empty. Eventually, the calls stopped. Just as suddenly as they began. Some recipients reported changes afterward. Sleep disturbances. Anxiety. A constant feeling of being watched. Others claimed the calls saved their lives, warning them to avoid certain places or people. To this day, no confirmed explanation exists. Were these technical anomalies? Psychological manifestations of grief? Or brief connections to something beyond death? If the dead can call back, the real question is why.